Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. It is time to review books that are coming out next Wednesday, the 1st of September. It's hard to believe we're about to enter the month of September. The year's just going by really quick. So let's jump into it. Let's see what, I'll kind of give you my review of what I'm looking at that's coming out next week. Let me zoom in here a little bit. All right. So first off, we got Dark Horse, Black Hammer Reborn, issue 3. Interesting cover there. Very interesting. Not really picking up any Dark Horse. I think if I was going to pick one up, this might be the one I would get. Lucky Devil #2. That's a cool cover. I like that creepy hand coming through the ground. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that cover. So that would be the one I would grab for the week. Witcher, Witch's Lament #4. I believe I've been pre-ordering all of these Finn Stark covers. I like them. Gonna try to have him on my channel. I've communicated with him a few times on Instagram, and he does show he is interested in coming on the program. So I'm gonna try to get him on here eventually. I just need to work out a date with him. So hopefully we can do that. The C cover's not too bad either. By Coitel. I think it's Coitel's his name. Stefan Coitel. I think that's it from Dark Horse. DC. Aquaman 100-page super spectacular #1. I kind of dig the old style, old school, golden age type looking book there from the 1940s. That one's pretty cool. I don't know. I haven't been reading a lot of DC books lately, and Aquaman would probably be pretty low on the list of books that I would pick up. It's going to be more of an anthology of stories. I don't know. That might be worth getting. Who knows? The only cover I was interested in was that 1940s cover. This one right here. Yeah. The rest of them I really don't care that much for. Okay, let's move down the list here. And I'm just not, I mean, it's a nice chew cover for Harley Quinn, annual #1. I mean, maybe there's a first appearance showing up in some of these books. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, I really am not picking anything up from DC next week. So I don't know. That's all I can tell you. I have nothing scheduled next week from DC. Moving on to Dynamite Entertainment. I don't know. They've just got a bunch of special covers. Red Sonja, bunch of covers. There was something that caught my eye that's coming out. I think it did sell out. Yeah, of course. The best cover always sells out. I dig that Steven Segovia black and white virgin cover with the color splash, the red on it. That's a cool cover. I love that cover. Very nice. $9. That would be one to look for at your local shop. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that a lot of comic book shops order a lot of these Dynamite comic books, but that one might be one to target and look at if you happen to see it. There's also the Perio tent version cover. That one looks pretty cool as well. IDW Publishing, looks like Origins #3 is sold out. I don't know if there's something going on in this book. Or it looks like the A cover is still there, but the B cover with Venom, maybe it's just because it's sold out because it has Venom on the cover. I'm not too sure. That one is sold out. There's also an Incentive cover that is sold out. I don't know what the picture of that one looks like yet, but I mean, the per runs on these are low. I have noticed that some of these books sell out. There's definitely a collecting base for that. I don't hear anybody talking about Star Wars High Republic these days. Not a peep. Transformers, there's not too much from IDW. Image. There is a Beauty All Good Things #1 one-shot. Not too sure if this is worth picking up or not, but you may want to take a look at it. maybe read the description. I did collect the first couple issues of Beauty. It's a good story premise. I could definitely see a TV series on Netflix being developed eventually. And the Frizzen cover of Beauty #1 is a must buy. It's like a $40 to $50 book all the time. I would pick that book up. I grabbed it for cover when it came out. It's just a beautiful cover by Frizzen. One of my favorite Frizzen covers is Beauty #1. She did like a B cover variant. So if you happen upon that one, or if you see a good price on eBay, I would pick that up. A good long-term book to have in the collection. And I definitely could see that series being optioned or made into a Netflix show or something down the road. Let's see what else from Image. I like this Geiger B cover by Simon Bianchi. I dig his art most of the time. That cover's pretty cool. I like it. It looks like it glows in the dark. There's a bunch of covers. That was my favorite, though. What else here? What else from Image? Anything else good? Yeah, Spawn 321. A cover's pretty cool by Bjorn Barins. Definitely like that cover. Spawn cover by McFarlane's awesome. I love that one too. I believe I pre-ordered all these. Matina always does awesome work. That cover's freaking amazing. And the incentive cover, this is a 1 in 50 version of that Barins A cover. I did pre-order this for, I think, $30 or $40. I think maybe around $40. So I got it under ratio, technically. It's priced just a little bit above ratio here on Midtown. I just think, yeah, long term, I think these incentive covers on Spawn, these Spawn issues, could definitely be very collectible in the long term. In the short term, I don't think there's a lot of flipping opportunity on it, so I wouldn't buy it to flip it, but I would buy it to kind of hold it long term. Undiscovered Country #15, I've not been collecting. I think I collected the first issue, and I didn't even buy the regular cover. I think I bought like a store exclusive that had a decent cover, just to give it a read. I didn't care for it. Scott Snyder, I don't know, I guess he's sharing the writing duties with Charles Soule. I do dig this cover though because it's a Jenny Frison cover. It's pretty nice. So I'm sure there'll be some people buying that are big Frison fans. Frison fans, it just rolls off the tongue. All right, Marvel, Avengers, Captain Marvel 32. That cover looks pretty cool. I don't know. Dark Ages #1. I know there is a first appearance of some new character in this book. Some new villain. I think he is pictured right there on the Ryan Stegman variant. So that one, I don't know. I mean, that was probably the one to pre-order. I think it's a 1 in 50. Midtown's obviously asking way more than ratio for it. I think the only one I pre-ordered was the In-Hook Lee one. I do like that cover. So I think that was the only one I pre-ordered, was the In-Hook Lee cover. Demon Days Cursed Web #1. You've got a bunch of covers. Of course, the Frison cover is pretty nice. I'm biased. I'm a big Frison fan, so yeah. There is a 1 in 100 incentive for $72. That's actually a pretty good price for a 1 in 100. So I don't know. That might be one to take note of. Long term, there's a lot of Frison collectors. I wouldn't be surprised if these Frison books do really, really well in the long term. I don't think that's a good flip opportunity. Hellions #15. I do love this Stephanie Hans cover. Man, that's pretty nice. It's only $3.99, so you're not paying a bunch of money for it. It's just a cool looking cover. I've not been reading Hellions, so I have no idea what's going on in the storyline, but cool cover. Let's see what else. Moon Knight #1, second printing by Mcniven. That might be worth grabbing. I'm not a big fan of John Romita Jr., so I would definitely not pick that one up. I think I would just go with the Mcniven second printing. I'm sure there'll be a third and fourth printing coming. I'm pretty sure of that. Sinister War number 4, a bunch of covers there. Pick the one you like. Star Wars High Republic. Again, I don't know anybody that's really buying this series. Ultimate Fallout number 4, the facsimile edition. So if you didn't ever buy the original, this is the best way to be able to read the original. Well, this is a reprint. So, reprints down the road, 10, 15, 20 years from now, could this be a book worth more than $4? Absolutely. Reprints definitely go up in price over time, especially as an alternative to somebody who doesn't want to buy the original first printing. So, yeah, I would pick that up. I pre-ordered that. All right, what else we got here? This Web of Spider-Man number 4. I know that series started out pretty hot. I don't know if it still is. That does it for Marvel. Let's move on to Independence. Let's see here. Almost American. The B cover incentive is sold out. That's a Aftershock Comics. It's kind of a cool cover. I pre-ordered a exclusive that had Gorbachev and Reagan. I can't remember who did the cover, but I think it was sold through like Sad Lemon or 789. It was a UK store exclusive. There were 2 shops selling it. It was only limited to 400 copies, and it sold out pretty quickly. So I did happen to grab one of those bad boys. I don't think I'm going to pick up the regular issues, though. Basilisk number 4. Looks like the one in, I don't know, this is a 1 in 25 cover maybe. That one is sold out. All right, let's move down the list here. I don't know anything about that Bloom. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I do like this cover, though. I don't know. It's well designed. I don't pick up Buffy comic books, but Vasco did a good job on that one. I like that. I like the design of that. And there is a version of it. Yeah, I mean, it's just a cool looking cover. I don't know. I like the perspective of it. It's being shot from the floor. I mean, it's just a cool design. I like how he drew that. All right, looks like Creeps Spooktacular Annual Magazine number 4 for 2022 is sold out. Yeah, it's kind of a cool cover. Feels like a throwback cover. That is sold out on Midtown. There is a incentive cover for Elric Dreaming City number 1. That came out a week or 2 ago. Looks like Midtown is reselling the incentive cover. And let's move down the list here. Magic number 6 from Boom Studios. Bunch of cool looking covers. The Christian Award cover is obviously pretty cool. There's the 1 in 10 probably. This is probably the 1 in 25. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool cover. Mini Deaths of Layla Starr. Interesting covers. A lot of good coloring. This one's pretty cool. I mean, it sold out. Very interesting. Martin Simmons. I think he's done a lot of the covers for Department of Truth, if I'm not mistaken. Just a cool looking cover. I love the coloring on that. So there is probably a 1 in 25 is still available. I wonder if it'll show up on Boom Studios shop at some point. So if you missed it on Midtown, I think you're going to get another chance. I'm going to show you a book that did sell out of Midtown last week that's coming out that came out today, and you can buy it off of their website still. So I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. Give you a little tip. And the pricing is pretty damn good on it. So I had a feeling this might sell out just because it's a sketch cover. Nightmares of Providence. The deep green leather cover. Jeez. Very interesting. That's sold out for $18. What else? We got a metallic metallic ink cover for Resilient #1 that sold out. Pirate Queen. Oh, this is another Bad Idea comic book. Yeah, I mean, normally these Bad Idea books tend to sell out. That one might be worth grabbing just to see if there's any movement on it. Well, we're getting near the end here. Telepaths #1. Steve Epping is doing the art. He's usually pretty good. Michael Straczynski is doing the writing. You got a Deodato Jr. cover. Yeah, that might be worth taking a look at. I did pre-order this lot #3. I dig this look of this comic book, the black and white. The quality of the comic book, by the way, is phenomenal. Bad Idea. I mean, they get a lot of criticism. I know a lot of people comment that they're gimmicky and all that stuff, but you cannot deny that they don't produce a quality comic book. I mean, it's unbelievable, the quality, the paper, the thickness of it, the covers, fantastic typically. So Marvel, take notes, Marvel. That's how you should make a comic book. All right. That's Warlash Cold Metal Mayhem cover. Looks badass. Man, that looks cool. I think I'm going to grab that. I have no idea what this is about, but look at that cover. It's crazy. It's beautiful. White #2, second printing. I know this book has had some heat. That first printing goes for pretty good money on that first issue. So that could have a little movement on it. You Promised Me Darkness #5. That's been a pretty good series by Behemoth. I know the first couple issues sold out consistently. And we're getting deep into the series now, so you're probably not going to see it sell out, but that might be worth picking up for a good read. That's what I had for you through Midtown for next week. Real quick, guys, if you go to Boom Studios, boom-studios.com, and select shop, it's going to take you to their online shop. There is a book that is coming out, that came out basically today, Once and Future #19, the incentive cover. This is the 1 in 25 cover by Christian Ward. I just think it's a beautiful cover. It's one of the best covers from this series, in my opinion. So that may be one that you want to take note of. I think that book is worth grabbing, especially for the price. It's only $25. I think with Midtown I paid $31. So yeah, with this 25 plus shipping, so it's going to be around the same. It's going to be around $28 to $30 range. But if you missed it on Midtown, I would grab it here off of Boom Studios shop. It's probably my favorite cover so far of the series. I think my second favorite is this one, because I'm a fan of the red cover anyways, but this one's a really good cover too. This is probably my second favorite cover, and I think this was issue 16 or 17, maybe 15. I think it might be issue 15. Just a really cool cover by Christian Ward again. Yeah, I mean, so this is my second favorite, and I think that's my favorite right now. So I grabbed one already off Midtown. If you guys missed it and you really, really like it, I would grab it off of Boom Studios. You're not going to find it cheaper than that, as far as I can tell. So that's what I had for you guys. I did get a couple exclusives in the mail today. Yeah, some cool stuff. I mean, I got these. The old Jim Morrison. I think it's Department of Truth. I can't remember what number it is, but there's the Jim Morrison cover. There's also another one. This was the first one that came out. I think they're only limited to 400 copies. That one sold out pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm a big Jim Morrison fan. I mean, The Doors. I can't say no to that. This is Eat the Rich, the incentive Tong cover. I thought this was going to be like the A cover, but Virgin, but I guess that's the unlockable variant. So I guess the eBay seller sort of misguided me. He had a different cover for sale, so I may have to actually send this back because I really didn't want to buy this. I was thinking it had a different cover, so he displayed it with the incorrect cover. So that warrants it being returned. We got Kanto number 2. That's the incentive cover by Zucker, I believe. And here's Eat the Rich exclusive by my good friend Javon Jordan. I think this was an exclusive. I believe it sold out. I think it was with it was either Hive Comics or 616 Comics. I can't remember which one, but just a cool looking cover. I think that's my favorite cover so far of that Eat the Rich series. The Jenny Frison one's good too, but I think this is my favorite. So I think that was only like 20 bucks. And then we got the old Dr. Seuss, Claire and the Dragons, Scout book. Yeah, who doesn't like a Dr. Seuss cover? Come on. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. We're midway through the week. Tomorrow I will have my Thursday cigar comics, whiskey, cigar, and comic show. So make sure you tune in. We'll be talking all things comics, and hopefully we'll have a nice discussion. I know a lot of you will be in the chat. I'll send out notifications on that sometime early tomorrow, and we'll have it in the evening, and we'll have a nice time. All right, guys. Hope you're having a good day. I'll see you soon.